Hey, what's up guys? Grant, otherwise known as Mr. Octopi here, and today we're going to be talking about guns and impeaching presidents. What's up guys? So, yep, as the title suggests and as my intro suggests, I think I'm going to start doing something like that. I could probably improve upon it a little bit more, but I think it's a pretty deep, wow, starting my words there, pretty decent idea to start off with. And so, let's get right into the topics. First of all, sorry I didn't put this out earlier. I usually like to put it out around 5 or 6 on the Eastern time. But I went to Walmart with my dad, which kind of spiked this commentary a little bit more. I was going to do kind of the same topics, but it gave me a little bit more stuff to work on. And I drove around for a bit to get, my driving time in, all that kind of cool stuff. So I didn't get a real chance to put it up earlier. But I'm going to do it anyway. So I'll stick this up, it'll be up around 9. So as long as it's up at a decent time, I still need to work on better things. I need to get ahead of schedule. I think that's what I want to do today. I want to get ahead of schedule and make it so that, I can go and whenever I want to put up a video, I don't have to go and actually make the video. It's a big deal right there. So that's the thing that I'm going to want to be doing and that kind of deal. And god dang it, my mic volume is too low, but I'm gonna do it anyway because I can just boost it up. Hate that. I hate how Windows adjust your mic volume. I don't want you to adjust my mic volume. Stay the same. Keep it nice and chill. Don't be setting it below than 100%. I don't want it there. That's what I have the gain on my mic for. Screw you, Microsoft. Anyway, guns. Getting into that topic here. So I went to Walmart. It's a little bit ago. And we kind of went there because there's some gun stuff going on here. I wanted to go check if it was actually true that Walmart had no ammunition or anything, because they still have guns and that kind of stuff. But word around the street is that Walmart is not actually shipping any more ammo to their Walmart stores, and they're kind of keeping in the big warehouses, either because the government tells them to or because they don't want to or whatever. That's just the way it is. And I think that's kind of true because Walmart's been mostly out of ammo for a long time. Not a long time, but I mean, ever since a few weeks ago, I think I remember hearing, there's no ammo in Walmart anymore. Maybe they got a shipment here and there. I wasn't keeping up with it. But at this point in time, we went there, and there is absolutely no ammo there. I mean, you have your standard shotgun shells, and you have a few 22 rounds, you have a few 30 rounds, that kind of deal. I'm not too knowledgeable in the ammo, but I at least know my way around some things. But basically just have the low-powered stuff and a lot of shotgun. I mean, there's no 9mm crap, there's no 45, there's none of that cool stuff that you need to get. Because that's all taken, they're just, oh, we gotta get our stuff from Walmart, and then one guy comes and takes all the cubes away, all the whatevers away, all the good stuff away. And that's it. So, no more ammo. And that kind of sparks, what's the reason behind this? Look, Grant, what happened to all the ammo? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Why are people taking it? Something wrong here? It's ammo not being made anymore? No. It's actually worse than that. No, I don't know if it's worse than that or not, but, you've seen the recent kind of news going on. Being, oh man, those guys, Connecticut, they freaking got screwed. All their kids got shot. It's horrible. But we're not going to talk about, trying to figure out why the guy shot the kids. And we're going to, we're trying to make the kids here. We need to use kids as many times as possible because, think about the children. We can do whatever we want as long as, it saves the children. Not saying children aren't important, but god dang, that's one of the things that the news takes advantage of way too much. And the government, not really the government as much. I mean, just getting your emotional side in general. The idea of, think of the children. Because, we gotta do this, or else the children are gonna be affected. That's a big thing, oh, we gotta go build a new school, because children need a new school. Oh, we gotta go do this, or else, the children could be harmed or something. It's all about the children. And it gets kind of annoying. I mean, yeah, children are important. But god dang, people have that soft spot for children. And I'm not trying to be oh, children suck, or I don't like it, or any of that kind of deal. I'm not trying to be what's the word I'm looking for here? I'm not trying to paint this in a bad picture. I like me a child. I like me a few of those guys. But I just think it's like this idea of trying to appeal to the emotional side and think, oh, if we don't do this, then something bad's gonna happen to your kid. That's like almost wrong that they use it like that, but they do anyway. And that's one of the things, like, oh, we gotta have much stricter gun laws now that, because we gotta protect our children from getting shot. And we're not gonna try to figure out why the guy shot him. The drugs that he was on, the prescription drugs, none. We're not gonna figure out how to prevent somebody like that from killing people, which happen anyway, with or without guns. We're not gonna even talk about the fact that guns aren't really the prime way of killing people. No. We just gotta ban guns. Just gonna ban them. Or do something with them. We gotta figure out something. We gotta save people. So that's the idea behind it. It's kind of, okay, well, what are you gonna do? And Obama came out, I think, on Monday, like, talked about it, and today he was talking about, he's kind of jumbling around, like, 19 or so different executive order regulating ideas, because he thinks that, through the due process of law, I think I used that in the right way, of legislation, the way it's supposed to be done is too slow. We gotta act fast on this gun thing, because we have massacres like every day, and every day counts. So, all right, we gotta get past the legislation. I'm just gonna put down an executive order saying, all right, we're gonna be doing this. I mean, I need to get through with this because we gotta save the children, and we gotta ban some guns. Or do something with it. Maybe regulate them. Maybe make you, turn them in, register them. Just ban them all together, alter some magazine size, anything. We gotta do something to help the children. And so a bunch of people freaking out because it's like, dude, wait. He, like, is actually into this. Like, he doesn't like guns very much. And he's willing to not go through legislation and just put out executive orders like a dictator. I think we have something to worry about here. I'm not saying that this is definitely gonna happen, because I'm not going to say that, and then, he's going to say, oh, I'm not going to do anything. I think he's going to do something, but you can never really predict of what people are going to do. I mean, maybe he doesn't want to do it. Maybe he changes his mind. Maybe he's not going to change his mind. But who knows? There's a possibility out there, and he's saying that he's almost definitely going to do something. It really depends on the extent of it and the result and that kind of thing. So people are freaking out, almost for good reason, that, oh, well, I'm not going to be able to get any more ammo or more magazines or anything, because I can't buy any. They're going to ban them or something. Or maybe I can't buy my AR-15s anymore because they're illegal. That kind of deal. Or I need to go register my guns, which I don't want to do because they're my guns. That kind of stuff. So people are like taking out ammo, doing all this kind of stuff. And so this executive order thing is going crazy. And personally, I'm in the thing of, it's not the gun that kills people, dude. It's the person that kills people. More people die by, like, hammers. I think that was... For firearms, I don't know if it excludes rifles, like long-barreled rifles, and I don't know if it's just pistols and like shotguns, and I don't know what it is, but apparently more people die by hammers and like the rolling thing that you roll out dough. I think more people die by that than guns. Like, not very many people die by guns, and most of those deaths are defensive kills. Like, somebody's trying to kill you, you shoot them. It's not like, I'm gonna go and kill a bunch of kids with these guns. It's barely anybody. It's crazy. It's like, alright, so you stab somebody with a knife. We're gonna put you in jail. You beat somebody on the head with a hammer. We're gonna put you in jail. And you, like, had a fist fight and you killed somebody. We're gonna put you in jail. You shot somebody. Ban guns. It's going down. Why? They always try to find an excuse to try to ban guns. It's crazy, but eventually something's gonna happen. They obviously really want to do it. It's gonna go down. And that's why people are freaking out. And it's actually kind of funny because there's this, I don't know if it's a senator or representative of the House, but I think there's a guy, I think he's from Texas. He's saying like, oh, I'm gonna make it so that if you don't go through this legislation the way it's supposed to be done and pass executive orders banning guns or something, I'm gonna go through the extent of, like, cutting off all your funding or even like impeaching you. And whenever you say that, yeah, I mean, that would be kind of cool because that's just kind of wrong just to put out executive order. You know what? Screw Congress. Screw them. Who needs them? I'm just going to do everything. Yeah, and that's what, like, presidents have been doing for a long time. And people just, like, executive orders are horrible. They're like, they give the president more power than like Hitler could even imagine. Is whatever. And this guy's trying to impeach him. It's stupid though, because it's never gonna happen. I mean, impeachment starts in the House. You have to get a vote. I don't know if it's supermajority or majority, and the House is controlled by Democrats. So I have a hard time believing he's gonna get impeached. I don't know what's gonna happen from it. There you go. Guns, gun stuff. Hope you liked it. Rate, comment, subscribe if you really do feel like it. Grant, otherwise known as Mr. Octopi. Have a great day. Don't get shot. That kind of good stuff. Signing out.